Troy had just finished turning around and backed down onto the coaches. Okay, Troy, said the Fat Controller. I'm coming along with you. You sure, sir? I'm positive. I know the snowy conditions. Okay then, sir. Off we go, Troy, said the Fat Controller. Right away, sir. And they puffed out to the station and into the snow. Fortunately, there was not much snow covering the line. The wind was so strong it blew the snow off the track, and Troy could travel down the line without any problems. He soon reached Kirkmarken. The station master at Kirkmarken came up to Troy. Well, I tried to make contact up to Peel Godred, but I'm afraid I can't get through there. It looks like the snow has cut off really bad. I'll go up the line to see what was blocking it. Be careful there, said the station master. I will, said Troy. He uncoupled from his coaches and set off, continuing down into the snow. They didn't travel that far until they reached the loop line. Troy was shocked to see that the loop line was completely covered in snow. It piled up really high. Said the Fat Controller. Ice must have mixed into it. Guess it would not be easy to break through. I only wish we had salt, said the driver. Maybe that should work. I got a better solution, said Troy. We can use some of my cinders in my firebox to melt the snow. Cinders and ashes, said the Fat Controller. What a great idea. Back at Peel Godred, the snow had completely covered the roads, and many of the people are stranded in houses that they could seek shelter. They've been stuck there for several minutes, as they felt like it was hours. Troy returned back to Kirkmarken. I hope Ron should be alright. He should be fine, said the Fat Controller. He's also a brave engine. I guess so, sir. Let's go. What are we going to do now? Those people are freezing. We can't leave them in those places for so long. We need to get help. I tried to contact help, but I can't get through. Looks like the snow has caused a bit of a damage to our radio transmitter. I hope someone down the line will be able to rescue us. I hope so too. Hey, listen. That's an engine whistle. An engine has arrived. Oh, thank goodness. Right, I want you to round up all these people and bring them to the station. Okay. Troy and the Fat Controller have finally reached Peel Godred. Troy quickly turned around and backed onto the train again, down for the return run. Do you think you can see any passengers there, sir? Said Troy. I can see a few of them walking towards the train. It's going to be quite a lot. It's going to be quite crowded too. There's going to be a lot of people wanting to get out of this snow. Yes, indeed, Troy, said the Fat Controller. Well, we got to make sure every single of these passengers boarded this train and bound back down to Kildane. A few minutes later, a few passengers walk onto the platform and boarded the coaches, and soon more followed, until all of them had boarded. The guard blew his whistle, and Troy set off back to Kildane. At last, they finally returned to Kildane. "I made it," said Troy. The passengers who were waiting at the station are very delighted to see their loved ones are safe and sound. The Fat Controller stepped out of Troy's cab and spoke to the manager for a few minutes until returned to Troy. "Well done, Troy. You done well." "Thank you, sir," said Troy. "Now, I got to go back to the sheds. I definitely wanted that nice warm shed." "You deserve it," said the manager. Joyce and Troy were the last engines to return to the sheds. "Ron, you made it back." "Yes, I am. Luckily, I didn't get caught in the snow. By the time I returned, the snow happened." "So where were you?" "I had to rescue the passengers from Peel Godred and bring them back down." "Oh, that is brave. Thanks. But I'm glad to be back in my nice warm shed." "Same here," said Ron, and the other engines agreed with him. And soon they were all asleep.